And we're live. As soon as I hit we're live, for whatever reason, my middle window goes miniature. There we go. All right, and we're live. 93 tops. Stu Stone is joining us. It's been a while, Stu. How you been, man?
Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Danny R.
Danny R is taking over. Make sure I have these in the right spot. Danny R, we just opened your, it's going to be in a separate video, but we opened your pack.
Great pack.
And they were awesome. You definitely had me for a second. I'm like, what's going on? Does Danny R know this pack's been resealed? And yeah, I think he did.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, that was very thoughtful. That was killer.
I have to tell you, while you crack the seal on this 1993 Topps baseball, this is going to be new for me. I probably didn't open too much 93 baseball product.
Yeah, me either. This was really towards the end of when I opened cards.
Like, I don't even have any memory of this set, really. So
well,
I'm kind of interested to see what's in it.
Yeah,
I know there's like a Jim Edmonds rookie, maybe.
Jim Edmonds, yeah, there's Jim Edmonds. There's the Mike Piazza, which is
Still got it.
Yeah. But I don't think it's their flagship card of any of those guys. Like, I think there's like a 92 Fleer update. I think there's 92 Bowman of like almost all of those.
Like, usually when I'm on here with you, like, even without you like seeing, like, just from watching you flip through the cards, like I know what cards they are. Like, this one I won't be able to do that.
Right. All right, so Robert G, we're starting with you, buddy. Upper left.
By the way, the packs are not wax. They look like there's like some sort of plastic.
They're plastic, and there's no gum. And in lieu of gum, gotta watch the middle. There's a Topps Gold card. So
yes, this is like already, like, the innocence is really over at this point. We are out of the wax era, and here we are with the plastic era with no gum.
Yeah,
sad.
It's the end of that, and not only that, it's the beginning of the odds. So there's every pack has a Topps Gold, and of course the Jeter rookie is our chase card. The Jeter rookie by itself in a PSA 10 is fairly valuable. In the Gold PSA 10, it's like over $1,000 now since the Hall of Fame. So that's a long shot, but that is obviously our chase card. There's also black gold cards. That was like one every 2 boxes. One every 72 packs. So that'd be cool if we hit one of those. Unlikely, but let's rip in. Let's see what we get. We definitely want to see a Jeter.
It's harder to open.
Yeah, they're a little funky. They're like cellos. I just don't want to damage any of the corners. Here we go. All right.
Huh.
So we start off with, how's that? John Franco.
Yep.
Gold Cup, Todd Hundley. Oh, Hall of Famer now.
Larry Walker. Nice pick. Nice photography here.
Not bad. I like it.
See that they had to step it up. Gary Carter. Who's sliding in? The Crime Dog sliding in hard.
That's a nice card.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the Expos. And who's our gold card? Behind Bagard Gilkey is... Who's that, Boddicker? It's hard to read the gold cards. All right, so not a home run on the first goal. Wes Chamberlain, Don Mattingly, nice centering on that. Trevor Wilson. Oops, gotta watch where I'm holding these.
Got Leas going for a foul ball.
There's a Rusty M. Thanks, Danny R, for the Rusty K's. Carlos Martinez doing a stretch.
Getting those hammies ready.
Jack McDowell. Rafael Palmeiro should be a Hall of Famer. And Xavier Hernandez.
You think that he should be a Hall of Famer?
I mean, if he hadn't like wagged his finger in front of Congress, he's a shoo-in.
You have to like respond with like, if he hadn't, tells me that he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, those guys are just not going to get in. The Cansecos and if they had played for the Yankees in the 60s, yeah, they'd be in. But,
The Big Cat. Andres Galarraga.
But then when you see like Larry Walker get in, you're like, well, maybe.
Though Larry Walker was good.
He was, but I mean, so was Raphael. All right, Cal Daniels. That's not a bad gold card.
Larry Walker never got linked to PEDs.
That's true too. And there's Juan Gone. Speaking of, would be on track if not for the PEDs. Bill Martinez, Barry Bonds, and Clemens, 7th and 8th year, right, of eligibility. So it's getting. I think they're going to make them wait till like the last year. Mike Williams, kind of like they did with the wide receiver in Terrell Owens. They made him wait like a few years, even though he should have been a first ballot. All right, third pack for Robert G. Ellis Burks. Rob Deere.
Rob Deere. Yeah, we like Rob Deere.
I mean, that's what he did. Swing for the fences. Whoops. Gotta watch the.
He's probably at the tail end of his Rob Deere run, by the time that card came out.
Edgar Martinez. This is
not wearing glasses. Rare.
Yeah, and this is right when he started to just tear up the league. I think he led the. I think it was his batting title year for him.
Kevin Brown.
Scott Champagniero. Yeah, we've been swinging misses on your top gold, so you're due for a nice gold card. Steve Sachs, Roger McDowell, Greg Maddux.
Photography looks like they stepped it up here for this top set. Nice pictures.
Yeah, it's almost like Stadium Club bleeding in.
That's speaking of great. Look at that.
That's awesome. You know what? We didn't do a lotto. I should have done a lotto with this card and another card.
This card needs to go in a sleeve
for sure. Kirby Puckett, and we haven't sleeved any. He hasn't had he had one decent gold card. Benito Santiago, Van Slyke,
like him.
Jay Bell.
He was a guy that benefited from PEDs. Jay Bell.
Definitely.
He became really good for a few years. I went out to a card show recently, and I bought all these one-touch cases.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I love them. My cards just feel like they're just makes them better. And I put a Bo Jackson 87 tops in a one-touch, and it just feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's all of a sudden it's an encased card. It's just elevated. Yeah. You know what? That Kirby's going to screw up our focus, I think.
Big Mo Vaughn, by the way, is on Instagram, and he'll respond to you and stuff. Mo Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about the ding. Brett Saberhagen is also on Instagram.
Tim Scott.
Tim Scott.
He's had a dry gold run so far, but let's hope it warms up. Darren Lewis, Jack Morris, Hall of Famer,
World Series champ.
Absolutely. Chris James, Mike Moore. Speaking of World Series champs, I saw your post about Tony Fernandez.
Yeah.
Prayers to him. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Brian McRae. What was it? He's in the hospital with is it his kidneys?
Yeah, his kidneys failed or something like that. And I don't know. Jesse Barfield, if you follow Jesse Barfield on Twitter, he's worth a follow anyway. But giving updates on Fernandez if you're tracking the story of Tony Fernandez.
Yeah, definitely some prayers to Tony.
Tom Candiotti is an underrated pitcher, in my opinion.
Jim Bollinger. Yeah, Candyman, absolutely. With those knuckleballs.
I feel like he had some clutch games. Orlando Merced. Pee Wee Briley. Turning 2.
Yeah, it looks like he just missed a groin shot there. Jeff King.
Looks like one of the bad guys from Major League, Jeff King.
He does, actually. The handlebar mustache. I mean, you're in wrestling or anything, you're instantly the heel. Cicero and Jose Uribe. Not the, what is it, 91 Fleer?
Not one Uribe.
Oh yeah, is that the one that's the tulip card?
What is the rebate 1990 Fleer, the one that's worth like $94,000?
Right. That's so silly. Pedro Nunez. It likes it right
They
there.
gotta have like I just like it's funny that they don't use logos for the teams and they just write the team name on the card. Seems very like we didn't have the license that year of them, but they did have the license.
There's a Darren Dalton. That's a good player for
Dutch.
Yeah, we'll definitely sleeve that. It's a nice gold card. Jeff Bagwell, Patterson, Burkett, Baines,
Hall of Famer,
Brady Anderson.
poster boy.
You know what I'm just realizing?
Brady Anderson works in the front office now for the Baltimore Orioles, but he had like 50 home runs one year. And
speaking of PEDs, I think he was aided by them too. From like leadoff guy to like 40 home runs. But what I'm just realizing is we haven't hit a draft pick card.
No.
That's really weird. Sandy Alomar.
Wow, that's good.
Moises Alou, Gold Cup.
Is that his rookie card?
I think it would be his second year with the Gold Cup, right?
I have no idea.
Or third year, yeah. Looks like 91 would have been his. So there's a Greg Hibbard. Cesar Hernandez. We haven't been knocking it out of the park with his Luis Rivera, his gold cards. But now I'm starting to get that's a nice Ozzie Smith card. Check it out.
Yeah, signing autos.
Right there.
Towards the end of Ozzie's run there.
Shane Mack and Mike Stanley.
Wow.
Wow, I'm not liking the no draft pick though. Because there's several of those. We should have hit one by now. Frank Viola. I mean, it was definitely sealed. Everything's sealed, right? So, Denny Neagle, and who is this? Henry Rodriguez, gold. Kent Herbeck, Mike Benjamin, Dave Stewart, nice. Jose Lind, Dan Walters, Steve Buechele, Jose Guzman, and Junior Ortiz. All right, last pack for Robert G.
Good luck, Robert G.
Yeah, good luck, man. You're let's see if we can get him like a gold Hall of Famer maybe as a send out. Otis Nixon, Kenny Lofton.
Cool. That's really cool. That's not his rookie card?
I think it would have been. He's got his gold cup, so.
Yeah, but like some of the gold cups were rookie cards back in the day. Like Wally Joyner Gold Cup, Pete Caviglia Gold Cup.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Like he probably has a traded release, but it does look like it might be his first year, his first official year.
Card. Yeah. Kenny Lofton rookie card. Come on, let's give Kenny Lofton some respect.
Absolutely, and the gold card.
Carlos Baerga.
Carlos Baerga, not bad. We'll definitely see that. It's definitely your best gold card. Pat Kelly, Ojeda, Barry Hill.
Oh, my guy, Corey Snyder. That's a nice hit.
Giants. Yeah, he went out to the West Coast, played for the Giants and the Dodgers, right? At the very end? I think there's a Dodgers card of him. Barry Bonds.
Yeah, not a Hall of Famer.
What is this uniform he's in?
What is that?
Is it an All-Star game maybe or something? What is that?
Looks like it's got to be All-Star or something because there's like the tapestry in the background that would reflect some sort of All-Star or playoff game.
Yeah, something like that exactly. Down here, and there's Pirates, hats behind him. So Paliarulo and Pagnazzi. All right, so we got a couple sleeve cards there. Robert G, no Jeter, but
Pull the Lofton though. Pull the Lofton.
Pull the Lofton. And a Baerga gold. Some nice gold cards there. So, whoops. Bump the camera.
That a gradable Carlos Baerga?
Possibly. I think any of the gold cards are, maybe,
Find some like Carlos Baerga fan.
Yeah. It's not a bad stack at all, Robert G. But no Jeter.
1995 Cleveland Indians to 97. That was a pretty good team. And Carlos Baerga was a big part of that. And they had Tomei and Albert Bell and.
Yeah, didn't you tell me you got to be a bat boy for them one game or something? Danny R first stack?
That was for the Indians in the 80s, not 94. But yeah, Danny R is he's taken over the breaks world.
So how'd you pull that off? How'd you get to be a bat boy for a game? Tell us about that.
It wasn't just for a game. I did it for spring training a couple years. My dad made friends with like the equipment manager or something for the Cleveland Indians, and somehow I started as the ball boy, and then eventually I was the bat boy.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Maldonado.
Yeah.
Will Clark.
Who just it's a shame, but he just did an interview recently where he was defending the Houston Astros. So I don't know what Will's thinking. Weird hill to die on.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't talked about that. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but not since the Altuve. I mean, the jersey. Once those tweets came out and everyone looked at that Chapman home run again.
Yeah,
wow.
That Chapman tells a completely different story.
I mean, and I remember, back before there was any allegations, I remember looking at Chapman's face, going, I've never seen a face like that.
I remember taking a picture off my TV. He did this like crazy smile, like he knew something was up.
Exactly. And I'm like, that is not the face of someone that's a face of someone that feels like you just got cheated, is what it feels like.
He knew.
He absolutely knew, man.
F the Astros.
There's a Roger McDowell.
When do we get when does the hate start for the Boston Red Sox? Like, why are they off the hook? There's our big bat Kevin Moss.
Kevin Moss, he was a slugger. McGuire.
That's an awesome picture.
That is.
McGuire slugging one out of the park with the Sports Center, that classic sports channel.
Yeah, absolutely. And he made contact with that too. You can tell. The crowd's looking at it. Look at the crowd. That's a great picture. It
looks like a painting.
I mean, really, it could be a painting.
That's a really nice card.
It is. I'm gonna sleeve that just for Pudge. I
like guys like that that are just appreciating these cards. It's nice. It's nice to feel appreciated when you're a Mark McGuire base.
Yeah, and we have to when they don't give us any draft pick cards. I mean, are they just going to start flooding in at some point?
I don't know, but that's a nice card. Like that's like a beautiful. PSA 11. Like these are very, very well centered, very sharp.
For a big white border, you're right. I mean, to say something good about the box, it hasn't given us draft pick cards, but
who's that?
Roger McDowell, the second spitter. Danny R is a huge Met fan, so this will be a gold card he likes, even though he went to who did he go to? The Dodgers. Yeah, but he's known for his. He was in the Seinfeld episode. He was the second spitter in the Seinfeld episode with the Keith Hernandez. Yeah, he was actually in that at the end in the throwback footage. Bobby Thompson on the back. Bruce Hurst. Fleming Gold Cup.
That's a Dave Fleming? No, I'm kidding. I don't even know.
Mickey Tettleton. Marquise Grissom. And who's this?
That?
Jim Leyritz.
Spanky Leyritz.
See that? Crime Dog with the Padres. Twins. Lansford. Joe Carter. Nice.
Yeah, man.
This was like his year, 93.
That's the year he hit the home run to end the season.
And Robbie Thompson. Yeah, the ultimate walk-off. Did they win? They won back-to-back, didn't they?
They sure did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Could have gone three-peat, but there was a strike in 93. Or 94, I should say. Really, it was supposed to be the Expos in 94. I believe we talked about in previous breaks.
I'm starting to get nervous for, wow. What's up with the no draft pick? Horseman, Ryan Sandberg, Kruk.
Tim Salmon.
Tim Salmon gold.
That's good. That might be his rookie card, too.
It's definitely an early one. Hartley. Johnson, Dwayne Ward.
Salmon Foul Ball Paul loves Tim Salmon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if your guy who doesn't want the card, he should give it to Foul Ball Paul because he would love it.
Todd Worrell.
Felix Jose.
And Ron Gant.
Gant was a good player for a long time.
Yeah, he had 30 home runs a few times, I believe. All right.
There's just a lot of guys that were really good. Like, the Hall of Very Good is loaded with, like, early 90s stars.
I know. And to think about how hard it is, and you don't get any Hall of Fame consideration, but to put together, like, 5 seasons, look at that.
Hey.
Now, that would be a nice gold card.
That's beautiful.
Nice card. Derek Bell.
That needs to be separated, that Griffey.
Look at that.
Man, that needs to go in a sleeve.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. We just want to keep looking at it. It's so nice. Karkovis. Bisquell. Hey, where's our gold? They shorted us a gold in this pack.
No gold.
No gold. We're due 2. There's Rocket Roger. We're due 2 somewhere then. Sid Bream. And
is that his rookie card, Pudge?
I think so, is it? It might be. Second year. All right.
Hall of Fame, by the way.
Absolutely. We're going to get a Hall of Famer gold. How about that? We definitely have to do that.
That Griffin is like $20 if it's like a PSA 10.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Altuve. I mean, it doesn't look like the players are going to get... We got a gold here. Bip Roberts. The players are going to get, even punished, which is kind of ridiculous. Robin Yount, the box card.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too. But as I was saying, like, when does the Boston Red Sox start to feel the heat? Because I haven't heard their name mentioned at all, and they were doing it too. No.
Yeah, well, I think. Do they really have like a smoking gun video with them? Like, because that's kind of.
I thought they had Apple Watches under their wrist tape.
Did they get like I didn't see I haven't seen the videos of that. Did they get like busted with a video or something, or they just like someone ratted them out?
Like a rat job. Well, it's Joey. Alex Cora was the manager. He was the one that was banging on trash cans.
He was right. He was the guy with the Astros that headed it up. Jeff Ennis.
What makes you think that he won a World Series clean the next year?
And Ricky Bones. I don't know him. Nice gold card, but
good prospect.
Darryl Kyle, Tino Martinez,
John
Olerud, Melendez,
the famous Melendez brothers.
Fernandez.
Look at that. What pitch is he about to throw there, El Cid? Is that a forkball? What's he got going there? Interesting grip.
Yeah, his fingers are together.
He's about to throw something nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, he came with the heat. He did a lot of relief work. I think they had turned him into a starter by then. He started out with throwing ridiculous Carlton Fisk and Guzman. He slowed down a little bit when he was like an everyday starter. But yeah, I don't know, man. But that Astro stuff is just so funky with Altuve. I don't know that you ever really I think he almost has to do like a sit down and be like, all right, listen, or something like that, because if not, it's like gonna just.
Well, let's go back to that Kevin Mitchell for a second. Look at that. He's always catching things with one hand. Bare-handed Kevin Mitchell.
That must be what that is. That's weird. Yeah.
I don't even remember him playing for the Mariners. I have zero memory of this. Is some weird. I never saw him in a Mariners uniform, but the fact that we just caught that's pretty remarkable. Kevin Mitchell, barehanded catch, that's his famous thing.
Right. Yeah, that must be why they used this picture. But I mean, was he is it like an ode to it here? Was he joking with the crowd? Was he just grab the ball and he's getting ready to knock it? Like, is it?
All I know is that deserves to be in a
sleeve. We'll sleeve it.
To be recognized.
And this was was this year or was the year before? It was 92 was the Winfield.
92, yeah, he won the World Series with them.
He had that huge hit, that was a Brand Like. mean, it's like
I like that.
gold. That's probably his best gold. He's gonna like
I
that
love
Roger
that.
McDowell there. So yeah, I guess there are boxes without Cecil Fielder, O'Brien, Greg Jeffries.
Well, you should complain to Topps and that you can get a gold card.
I mean, these packs are 100%. There's no way to reseal these, and the box was sealed. But you know what? This reminds me that the Jabs box didn't have draft pick cards in it either. And we kind of thought that was weird. And I guess maybe
One of those rare non-draft pick boxes. Eric Anthony. Who's that? Reggie Sanders.
Reggie Sanders Gold Cup.
He was hyped.
Gary Gaetti.
Gary Gaetti playing for the Angels there? That's weird.
Yeah. He was Mr. Twin for a while there. Gene Larkin. Mark Langston. Gold.
Yeah.
That's definitely sleevable.
Heater.
And Apier getting on top of that one.
He was good, Kevin Apier.
Yeah. He got on top of that curveball. TC. Wilson. Oh! Draft pick card. I don't even care that it's not Jeter. I'm just happy to see a draft pick card. Are you kidding me? All right. I mean, we should have seen one within like 3 packs, not this towards the end of the second stack. But Danny R, you broke the draft pick, and Gary Varsho. So I'm gonna sleeve that draft pick just for good luck, good karma going forward. Let's see these real quick.
Danny R pulling some nice ones. You got the Kevin Mitchell barehanded tribute card.
That's pretty cool. And a couple nice gold cards for sure.
I like the Van Slyke.
It's funny that the pack that I really examined the seal on.
Looks like he's disappointed by like some play.
He doesn't like the call or something.
He's like, what? Okay.
Or he's just trying to pose. He saw the Topps guy over there. He's like, all right, check it out. That's cool. All right, Danny, our next stack for you. You broke our streak of no... so let's hope that continues. And lower left.
Danny R, lower left, the second one from the bottom is the one I predicted.
We've had some lower left luck before, too, so...
Lower left, second from the bottom. That's the one that's going to have the Jeter. Yeah.
That's right. That's your... Otis Nixon. There's another Kenny Lofton.
Wow, just pulling Lofton Gold Cup rookies left, right, and center, guys.
A little left on that. And we got a black gold. Will Clark.
Holy shit.
A black gold Will Clark. That's no joke. That has a little value to it, for sure. That's gradable, too. Look at it. Look at the border.
Yeah, it's so nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
You gotta be really
there
careful.
are Clark fans out there that want that for sure.
All right, we were just going off. There's one black gold card for every 2 boxes, so we were just going off on our box, and it's turned a corner on us. So very nice pull, Danny R.
Black gold Will Clark is nothing to laugh at.
I can't, and we're gonna sleep both of these. Absolutely, that's awesome. I mean, I really should top load this guy right away so he's ready for grading. I don't know if Danny R grades, but speaking of, you were talking about one touches earlier. I got all excited with one touch and I started putting my nicest ones that I'm thinking about sending a PSA, and then I read on Blowout you are not supposed to send them in one touches. So it's just kind of, I think it's the best way to display them and keep them for ourselves. But if you're going to grade them, they prefer them either like this or in a card saver. Believe it or not.
Or what, they won't grade it if it's in a one touch?
No. They just, that's not the way they prefer it. They'll grade it. It's not their desired.
I would love to get sponsored by One Touch and just looking to send me like 1,000.
Yeah.
Like a whole set, fill the whole set, all in one touches. That's like a really cool.
Well, I got one right here. If we hit a Jeter, we're going to break out a one touch for sure.
How much do you pay for one? $4?
I don't know. I order like a big bundle of them. I can't remember. They're a little. We have a gold draft pick card.
Is it? I can't.
I don't think so, because if I remember right, we should already see his foot from the throw. So we have a gold draft pick card. I don't believe it's Jeter. I'm not giving up yet, but I don't think so. It is not. Oh. E.J. Wallace? E.J. Wallace. All right, well. A gold draft pick card is...
we both got so excited.
That was going to be, I mean, that's our first off-cut card. The Bulldog.
You were looking at two grown men, and we were both just so excited. Oh, Chad.
I'm excited just to... There's Mike Scioscia.
Got the Chad McDonald box.
All right, we've broken out of our slump as far as draft picks and nice gold cards, and
I like that Will Clark.
that black gold Will Clark is no joke. That's definitely our nicest pull tonight so far.
That's the one of that.
And we have a draft pick on the back. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw. Travis Fryman. Luis Gonzalez, he was good for a minute.
Bruce Hurst, Dave Fleming. And who's this? John Dobson? All right, well, you can't win them all. The golds. Leo Gomez, Ray Langford, Pat Howell. Oh, we got a draft pick. It's not the one we saw.
2-in-1 pack.
Jason Kendall.
He was pretty good.
That's not bad. That's definitely sleevable.
Riel Cormier, look at that awful cut.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally like our second. And Serafini, I don't know him. We've literally had like 2 or 3 off-cut cards, though. They've been really good with the centering. All right. Well, Danny R is glad that he got 2 stacks and not just 1. All right, here we go. Mickey Tettleton. Phil Stevenson. Marquise Grissom. Doug Henry. Horseman. Lance Johnson. Orsolak. Glavin. Nice. That's a nice border on that. I'll sleeve that. Steve Finley. Lemke. Joe Carter. Just a little off cut. Draft pick card. Rick Green.
Now we're so common to see a draft pick card for
us.
Yeah,
we're like, no big deal. I mean, it's like we want to see how many. I should have looked at the set, the checklist. I feel like there's maybe like less than a dozen draft pick cards. So if we keep up our pace, we're going to have to run into him at some point. 5 packs left for Danny R. All right, there's a Ryan Sandberg. Kurt Manwaring, John Kruk. I always liked Kruk. A little off-cut, Griff, the box card, along with Robin Yount. Derek Bell. And who is this? I don't know this guy. Oh, Preston Wilson is our draft pick. Derek Lindquist is your gold.
Lindquist.
Preston Wilson. A little off cut.
Who is he drafted by?
Does it say? It should say. It doesn't though.
Preston Wilson. Huh.
South Carolina. No, just gives like his college. Yeah, I don't know that uniform. Alan Mills, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. Steve Foster, Tewksbury, Felix Jose. Oh, Todd Stiverson. I knew we hadn't seen that one before. Stankiewicz and Tom Goodwin.
Just flying through these draft picks now.
I mean, we've got to hit it. I mean, all these draft picks, they're squeezing them in on us. All right, Karkovis again. We've seen that one. Perez, Hollins, and Kevin Kozlowski.
Maybe the pack that we didn't get the gold card in, that same row we got the black, gold, and the gold in the same pack. No.
Sean Lowe. Did we? That's a good question. Good thing we're recording it. We can document it. I'm not sure. Winningham. But that would make sense. I mean, that would make up for it, for sure. Wally Joyner.
For the KC Royals? That's bizarre.
Yeah, this had to be... I mean, Wally was, for 3 seasons, was like Hall of Famer, and then...
I do not remember him playing for the Royals.
Yeah, he fell off, and then he was like almost back to normal, and then, yeah, went to the Royals in '92, and I think he kind of tapered off. He started off, I mean, he was, definitely see that Ripken, well, you know, that rookie class. The foot, is that not it?
That looks like the foot to me.
Is that the foot with the throw?
Yep, it sure is. Yep.
Danny R, buddy. Look at that. It is not perfectly centered, but it is nice. Look at that. We hit it. All right. And Roberto Kelly. Well, I said we were breaking out the one touch for it, so...
Congratulations, Danny R. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Absolutely.
That's a nice Jeter. Not 100% Hall of Famer, but close enough.
I know. I think that's... I don't know. That's... I mean... I understand... I mean, I do and I don't understand. It's like...
I don't understand. There's nothing to understand.
Well, yeah.
Awesome
okay, this is what I do understand. Someone also didn't vote for Cal Ripken Jr., for Mickey Mantle. Like, all these guys were not first ballot. Hank Aaron.
Right.
For heaven's sake. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying I understand about it. It's like, think about all these...
Mariano Rivera is like the best player of all time, based on that?
Right, exactly. So it's like, you know, it's... I don't know. It's not all based on your, you know... There's more to it. I mean, honestly, there could be just one reporter that Jeter was a jerk to one time, and he just held it against him.
Well, that's, you know, Barry Bonds probably has a whole long list of people that he was a dick to.
There's a subway car. There's a draft pick on the back. Did you see it?
I did not see. I saw the pick. I didn't see the name.
I didn't either. So we'll do a little drama. I mean, I don't know if Danny R wants to just rub it in on everybody, but it's got Cervase, Joe Oliver, Scott Livingstone, I presume. The Hawk. Mariana Duncan, Randy Myers, Navarro, Burt Blyleven, PJ Wallace.
Now we're just like...
I mean, there's 2 draft pick cards in this pack. It's absolutely, he's just going nuts.
Who's that? It's like they did like a whole photo shoot with the Kansas City Royals.
You're right. Wally Joyner is the exact same pose and everything. Same lighting. Pulse. Norm Charlton and the Chad Matola. All right. So we got 2. This is the hot pack, Stu.
I mean, I think that it's...
Doesn't really need it, does he?
No, he doesn't need it. So.
Danny R, you want to give this to the next guy, Roger?
There's no pressure on this pack for me anymore because I feel he's already hit. Steve Olin, rest in peace.
Jeff Ennis.
Boating accident, no?
I'm not, I don't know. You're the one that told me about Bo Diaz, and now I know. I don't follow all the...
Steve Olin, boating accident.
Oh, that's too bad. Vanderwall. We got a draft pick card coming. Is it the gold? It's right before the gold, I think. It's right before the middle, I think. Sutcliffe. Oh, no, it is the gold!
Oh, baby, it's Stu Stone hit pack.
No, we see the arm before the foot, so it's not V1, but it is a gold Chad Mottola. All right, so
Oh, sick. Chad McTola, baby.
you got the Chad Mottola a lot here. Gold. You got the rainbow. I mean, Chamberlain.
Hey, if there's any of
Donnie Baseball, great card.
Chad McCall super fans out there, Chad McTola super fans.
Martinez, Jack McDowell, and Palmeiro.
Chad McCola himself is looking for his gold draft pick card. You should reach out.
Your hot pack had a gold draft pick card in it too, so that was pretty darn close. Your clairvoyance was definitely pretty warm there. All right, final pack, Danny R. You're free rolling. You've hit just about everything there is to hit. Dave Winfield, Kevin Seitzer.
He also got the Will Clark Black Gold.
Yeah. I mean, he's gone crazy. Eric Anthony, and gold, Jim McNamara. Xavier Hernandez, Boddicker, Juan Gon, Ramon Martinez, Pasqua, Wilson, Mike Williams, and Buddy Groom. Way to go, Danny R. That was a great run. Not a great first stack, but your second stack was all that and then some.
I like that Doc Gooden 84. I always comment on that, but it's nice.
The traded card, that was my dream card back in the day.
And the Strawberry 83 Topps traded is nice too.
Yeah, and absolutely. And just to give Danny R something to drool over, I don't think I've shown this one. Jacob deGrom, Topps Diamond Icon, Mega Patch, 1 of 1.
Wow.
Back-to-back Cy Young, Mr. deGrom. I won that in a break. I literally bought one card in a Diamond Icons break for like, I don't know, $50 or $60. You get like one card in one of the breaks, and that was the card I got. Good luck, Roger M. Final stack.
Congrats, man.
Isn't it crazy, though? Think about it from our generation. Would you have ever thought a Cy Young winner? I mean, the game's different now, but a Cy Young winner could win the Cy Young with 10 wins or 11 wins?
No.
Right? I mean, it'd be impossible in the 80s. It's just they just ran you into the ground. You just didn't do that. I mean, Reggie Sanders, Gary Gaetti, Larkin, McIntosh, Rich Williams. Oh, nice.
Rest in peace.
Tony Gwynn gold with the perfect border, maybe. Pretty close.
That looks gradable.
That's definitely gradable and sleevable and everything else. Brent Main, Steve Sachs. By the way, we never found out Roger McDowell because the video, we lost the video. I hate to even bring this up, but I keep remembering when I see Fred McGriff and Steve Sachs, you guys had your own lotto. What was the significance of Steve Sachs and Mike Flanagan? Do you remember Curry Puckett with the big bat?
I don't remember.
You had someone was going to eat some cupcakes if you hit,
Oh.
and something was wrong with them or something.
Huh.
The '89 Fleer. You were with friends in L.A.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now. He was. I asked him to name that. He named Steve Sachs.
So just someone that he knew because he's from L.A. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. I was like, name a player. Any player, and Steve Sachs is who he named, which is. You don't really hear that as the first player someone names off the top of their head often.
But I mean, a casual baseball fan from Los Angeles,
And we were supposed to eat something really gross or something if we pulled it, but we never did.
Yeah, I remember actually. It was a cupcake, and something was wrong with the cupcake, but you weren't going to tell them until after they ate it.
Eric Carroll.
Yeah, it's a gold cup. Just a
Which means nothing to you because you say that they're not.
Sometimes it is there. This is kind of getting to the point where it usually isn't because there were so many update sets.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
But early in the '80s, absolutely. So we got a gold and Kurt McCaskill. I feel like he had 2 or 3 all-star seasons. Kurt McCaskill.
Maybe for the Angels.
Steve Meacham, Mr.
Stretch. This guy's always stretching out his hammies.
Yeah, we definitely see. I mean, listen, the collation has not been bad, other than that first stack with no draft picks. But we have hit this run before with Palmeiro, Hernandez, Boddicker, Juan Gon. We've hit that a couple times, but Not complaining. We've had a pretty good box, although it started off super scary. Roger M is usually our hero, so I feel like he's just about to gain stride and overloaded with packs here. All right, Lance Johnson, Junior Felix. So Stu, what's a set, just to give us an idea to break something coming up? I mean, I want to do 89 Fleer again, honestly, just because we need to do one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mark Wohler.
Listen, anything is. I'll do anything.
But what's one that like you'd really like for us to do? That
I mean,
Steve Sachs again.
I don't know, man. 90
Well,
Leaf is fun.
It. Yeah.
86 Donruss is always fun. 84, 87. I don't know.
Anything, you know what? 87 Donruss. We have not done that, and I have a
$2 spot.
I have a sealed case box, and yeah, it's not expensive. There's their standard Tony Gwynn, a little off cut, but I'll save that so you have a rainbow. Brooke Jacoby.
Donruss is a fantastic box, a lot of fun. Just
Scott
nice
Lias.
Jackson in there, Greg Maddux.
Kirby Puckett, big bat.
With the big bat.
Matt
Now we
Slice.
just are so casual about our Kirby big bats.
Well, I think I just sleeved the big bat for him, and that one was a little off cut. But there's the Jack McDowell.
We used to get
James.
excited about the Kirby big bats. Now we don't give.
We've had 3 or 4 of them. All right, so I think we'll do that. I think we'll do 87 Donruss maybe. That's it's a good one with the bow and that Jose card with his giant arms. Remember, he's like flexing. He has bigger arms than anyone you've ever seen, like in baseball at the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of good cards in that set.
I actually got that card signed by him in '87. I sent it to. This is before. I don't know. You probably did it. People that were really hardcore into it. You could get addresses of.
I used to mail. What do you mean? I used to send it into the players. I just found my whole collection of hockey cards recently. I got Mario Lemieux. I got Yammer Yager. I got all these guys.
Yes.
I used to send cards to the players for sure. I used to do that.
I think that, I mean, there's definitely a group of us that used to do it. I know that I only knew one other kid that actually did it along with me, and he did it after I told him about it. But yeah, I have a Jose that I sent to spring training out in Arizona, and I was like, that card's lost forever. And like, it took it like 4 months, but that card made it back, and I was like, wow. And he signed it, and it was his signature.
That stamped envelope.
Yes, the old Sace. Yes.
I used to do that too.
Make sure you send a Sace. I used to send it to. There's a nice Bobby Bonilla picture. He loves that picture. The Mets fans hate it probably. They're still paying.
Still getting paid.
$1 million a year, right?
Yep.
I mean, Jesse Orozco, great deal. All right, Mike Munoz, Tom Glavine. But yeah, I hope I still have that card. I actually have a trunk that I need to go through. That 3 packs left for Roger M. Good luck, Roger M. It's like Danny R. took all the draft pick cards in that lower left. But I have a trunk that I have not looked through in forever. That I'm hoping still has all my baseball stuff in it. A lot of stuff was stolen out of it, and I put it away because it was kind of a sore subject, and I haven't looked at it in like maybe 15 years. Tim Belcher? That's nice.
Possibly dead.
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. I'm looking that up. Stand by.
Stottlemyre.
I remember hearing something about Tim Belcher.
And there's a nice Hershiser.
No, Tim Belcher is very much alive.
All right.
So, if you were wondering about Tim Belcher,
he's safe and sound.
He is a retired baseball player. He won the Sporting News Rookie Pitcher of the Year award in 1988. And he currently, or at one point, was the pitching coach for the Cleveland Indians. Still alive. I apologize for misdiagnosing him.
Berto Alomar. Mel Rojas. And Pat Border. It's kind of a nice card. Nice gold card. Let's leave that.
World Series MVP, Pat Borders.
Heck yeah. Wetland, Winningham. There's that Joyner photo shoot card.
Bizarre.
Ripken. Nunez, Pavlik, Kelly, and Navarro. All right, final pack, Roger M. See these real quick.
Maybe Tim Belcher was in that accident with the other guy. Why did I think Tim Belcher was dead? Let me check something out here.
This is how those Twitter rumors get started. Where, like,
Yeah.
Like Zach from Saved by the Bell, is dead, and that kind of stuff. And then the next day he's like, guys, I'm still here. All right, Roger, and we're going to slow peel your last pack.
Guys.
By Lucky Incaviglia. Matt Williams. Jerry Brown. Your gold card is Xavier Hernandez. Burt Blyleven. Mike Stanton. Dobson. Keith Miller, photo shoot. Eisenreich. Hulse. Charlton. Tino Martinez. And a checklist card. All right, so we did hit our chase card, and we hit. Danny R has the absolute two nicest cards of the evening, and it's not even close, and it's almost not even fair.
That's unbelievable.
Those are two amazing cards. Great hits, Danny R. So it was a pretty good box overall. I was really worried at the beginning. Sorry, Robert G and Roger M, that Danny R took everything, but
hey, listen, Danny R has the mojo, so good for him.
He has the mojo, the good karma. Your window got a little small on me, but I'm gonna fix that real quick. But anyway, so that was a good box. 93 tops. Congrats to Jeter on a near 100%, and congrats to Danny R on the great stacks. Thanks to everyone for buying in.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks, Stu, for joining us again. We're going to do it again soon, possibly with 87 Donruss.
Whatever you want, buddy. Whatever you want.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a great week, Stu, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
Take care, man.
See ya. Thanks.